Hello everyone, this is the Southern Hellenic. I am back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to do something different. I told my viewers last week that if I had 2 days off back to back, I would do a morning ritual video. It's not morning, it's afternoon right now. It's like 12:49, but I didn't want to wait till tomorrow to do this video. So I do happen to have 2 days off back to back, today and tomorrow. I discovered that yesterday afternoon before I clocked in. But yeah, so I'm going to do the ritual today. So typically you do this ritual in the morning as soon as you wake up and get your faculties together. Because my shrine is next to my bed, I do have the option I can actually sit, and during the course of this ritual, if you do see me sitting down on my bed, that is because my leg is bothering me. So I do appreciate the comments on my previous video. I really do. I understand totally that the gods understand, you know, your situation and everything. It was my fault. I should have kept straight instead of going to the right, and I still do not remember why I did that. So, yeah, so I'm not going to be suing anybody or anything for my own negligence. Okay, so one of the huge reasons that I'm doing this video is because a lot of the videos out there on Roman religion are done in Italian, especially from organizations that are established. Now, speaking of organizations, I had read somewhere that the Roman pagans have it much easier than the Greek pagans, mainly because their country is independent from the Vatican. The Vatican is its own country, so they're independent from the Vatican. They're not controlled by the Vatican at all. Their laws are secular, all this type of stuff, there's a lot of documentaries out there on, you know, on all these different events that led up to the Italian Revolution and everything. So, yeah, so it explains in great detail about everything. So, yeah, so like I said, all the videos out there on Roman religion are essentially, especially if you're wanting to listen to videos from organizations in Italy, they're generally done in Italian. They are not done in English. There is an exception of a couple of YouTubers that do Roman videos in English, but they do not post as much as I do on either on Hellenism or on Roman religion, even though most of my videos are on Hellenism, and I am starting to get back to doing videos on Roman religion for educational purposes, and to really kind of to give people kind of a starting point and everything. So yeah. So my original when I had decided to practice Roman religion years ago, there really wasn't an outline for how to do a Roman ritual, a daily home ritual. There wasn't. This is back when YouTube, you could only do videos for 10 minutes, and then you had to have a certain number of subscribers before you could do videos for 15 minutes, and then it changed to you could do videos for up to 15 minutes. And then after you had a certain number of subscribers, you could do videos longer than 15 minutes. And now it's, if you verify with your phone, you can do videos longer than 15 minutes. So it has changed a lot since I was a young YouTuber. And I've been a YouTuber for a very long time. I think I've been a YouTuber for 20 years, which is a very long time that I have been a YouTuber. So, basic Roman home ritual. So I am part of a group. I think it's Roman Reformists, and they have a very short, supposedly very short, ritual. Now, the one that I had been using before required me to burn incense for Janus, for the Lars, the Manes, and the ancestors. One stick was for those three. Sorry, nothing bad. For Juno, for Vesta, for the Lars, Manes, and ancestors, and then you had to burn incense for the gods, and then you had to burn incense for the goddesses if you were honoring goddesses. It was a lot of incense, and then you had to burn a last stick of incense for Janus. So the great thing about this ritual is there's only one stick of incense. So it's a lot better. And then, of course, the original one, if you were honoring goddesses, you had to have milk. If you were honoring gods, you had to have wine. I am going to do a video on alcoholism and on Roman religion. Not talking about alcoholism in ancient times, but kind of, okay, I want to practice Roman religion, but if I drink alcohol, I will not be able to stop. So I'm definitely going to be doing that video because I think it's an important video to make and everything. So I am actually going to be timing this ritual because the reason I'm doing this ritual as well is because I want to time it, because especially if I'm opening, I still want to be able to do a Roman ritual, but I'm concerned that the ritual will be too long and I won't be able to do it. So on my shrine, and you will see it in the video, I have the three main deities that were on the Capitoline Hill, and that is Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva. I also have my Mercury. I've got Vesta. I don't know the Roman equivalent to Hygiena, so I have Hygiena. I have Diana. I have Trivia, or Hecate. But then I have non-Roman deities. I've got the Morgan, I've got Bastet, and I've got Bridget. And I don't have Norse deities, mainly because my shrine will not hold them. But yeah. And then I have the ritual calls for a chalice. Now I know this looks like this is a Wiccan chalice, I know, but this is the only chalice I've got. So you use what you got. But it is pretty. Has a little Celtic knotwork on it. It's really pretty. I have two candles here. These are besides the Vesta candle, these are the only two candles that are going to be lit. These are actually Halloween themed taper candles. They bleed, but I do have white ones, but I'm going to only bring them out after I use up the Halloween themed ones. I've got my head covering, really beautiful red. On the ground, in a container, I have water that I'll use to clean my hands. And I've got my incense burner. This was a free gift from a seller on Etsy. And I have it on a little tray. What it actually is that it's not actually a tray per se. It's actually the lid of a box that I took the hinges off. And I use that to protect my shrine from getting excess candle wax. And I've got my plate. I bought this at Walmart a couple months ago. The only part of the ritual that I will not be doing is the burning of bread, and that's because I got a smoke detector out in the hall, and I do not want it to speak the language of its people. Absolutely not. And then, of course, I got my offering of bread and I got my offering of wine. The ritual does call for it to be diluted with water, and so I'm going to have to go over there and get the water. um, Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get the water, and then I'm going to time this, see how long it takes me to do this ritual. If it takes me 5 or 10 minutes to do it, I can do it in the morning, which is absolutely vital, because I feel like that if I can do a ritual in 5 to 10 minutes, I won't feel like I'm running around with my head chopped off trying to get the rest of everything done. And the reason I say this is that a lot of one of the biggest deterrents that a lot of people have in any kind of pagan religion or any kind of anything is time. Is there enough time to do this? All right. Here's a piece of advice about water containers. Make sure it has a spout. Please make sure it has a spout. Alright, and then of course I've got my little washcloth or small cloth to wipe or dry my hands. Alright, so here goes. Hope you guys can see it. I'll just move this a little bit. I know you guys are not going to be able to see this too well. Alright, so that's my shrine. It's my little container full of various types of incense. Alright. So first thing we do is we light our candle. Our candles, in this case. So it's officially 1:01 in the afternoon. So all right. So now we have to light the incense. Do we have incense right here? Alright. Mother Vesta, in offering this incense to you, I pray good prayers so that you may be propitious to me, to my house, and to my household. So the paper also says that this can also be directed to Janus and Jupiter with the same words. So next time that I do the ritual, I will do Janus first, then Vesta, then Jupiter. Alright, then we'll go to kiss the palm, kiss your fist, and open your palm upward. Glory be yours, O immortal gods, who watch over the Roman people and rule the world. So So this one I'm going to have to sit down for because I don't want to spill water everywhere. I, Hermione, I offer this wine and this bread as humble sacrifice so that it may please you. Okay, so the part we're burning the bread I'm not going to be doing. Be pleased by this offered bread. Forgot one item. Be pleased by this offered wine. What is the remaining one? Okay. Then we go kiss fist, opening palms upward. I ask for your blessing, be pleased by this offering. Alright. It says clean the chalice with water and drink the remaining water. Alright. Oh, great Goddess Minerva, continue to bring us peace. Praise to you, O immortal gods who watch over the Roman people and rule the world. Okay, and that's it. Alright. Ow. I stepped on something. Am I stepping on something here? Okay, so that is the Roman ritual. It's going to take me time to smooth it out. Typically, if you make a mistake, you're supposed to redo it, but I did not. I had decided not to redo it because, for obvious reasons, it would require me to extinguish the incense, bring out a new stick of incense, and everything. So, but typically, you would, in fact, redo the ritual if you made a mistake. But anyways, so it took about 9 to 10 minutes to do the ritual, which means that it is something that I will be able to do daily. And that was a point of minimizing the ritual because the person who wrote it wanted it to be something that anyone could do, no matter how busy they were and everything. And the point of doing a ritual is to take time and to just spend it with the divine and to, in my own personal opinion, feel closer to the divine than you would. There's a lot of people who practice Christianity that don't pray in the morning. They just get up, get dressed, and leave. And they also eat breakfast, but they also leave. And that's the great thing about pagan religion or polytheist religion, depending on what side of the coin that you're flipping from, is it forces us to spend time with the divine, and it forces us to connect with the divine. And it also lets the divine know that we appreciate them and we honor them on a daily basis. But anyways, so I am going to let you guys go. I hope that the ritual helped someone. Once again, I know I made a mistake when I started it off. This is actually the first time that I've actually used this particular setup. But anyways, I will see you guys around. Hope you guys have a really great day. Later on, I will have that Pomona ritual. I am going to use the same setup for the Pomona ritual that I did with the daily ritual, except this time around I will include Janice in it. So I will see you guys then. Until next time, may you be happy, healthy, most importantly be safe, and hail to the gods. Bye.